Hello everyone, and welcome back to God of War Ragnarok. This is episode 4. Last time we travelled to the realm of the dwarves, Svartalfheim, otherwise known as Nidavellir, and we met Durin. Is his name Durin? Durlin, not Durin. I think Durin's a Lord of the Rings dwarf. Durlin was of no help. I just needed to put an L in there. So we are moving on with our lives. Maybe that's for the best, that he was of no help is what Kratos has to say, but we're still on our quest for Tyr. And it's a beautiful day. Look at it. Look at it out here. Sun's shining. Got some monsters ahead and what looks to be some more environmental puzzle work. Let's get into it, shall we? I'm excited to proceed with the game. So that destroys things. We also have vomiting creatures.
Clinging to the wall! You gotta knock it down!
Good combat warm-up straight away. And also we love starting off with a low battery. That's also good. I'm gonna do a bit of decapitation. Where's this guy at? The first combat encounter of an episode is always interesting. You never know how it's going to go. Is it going to go well? Who knows? It looks like it's going well. I dare say.
Behind you, brother!
I definitely like facing off against these instead of the Tatzelworms in terms of my vomiting creatures, because these guys don't spam going underwater that much, which is underground that much, which is good. Oh, that is so good. I'm still obsessed with the fact that we can do that. Love that as an ability. Something I think I've noticed for the heavy combos is the final blow in the combo used to be fucking amazing, and now it is it's less so. And I think you guys should know what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. This is the example. Oh, never mind. They're all dead. Okay, so when you get to the final blow, you do this, you do this, you do this. That move, right? So where you do a little bit of a spin and then you shove the blades down into the ground. It used to be like a really cool move where there would be a lot of there would be a bit of slow-mo involved, you know, like it was a bit of a fancy move, and it was so satisfying to do. And it seems that they've changed the heavy combo finisher for the blades.
As I was saying, I think Durlin wrote down directions.
The dwarf has given us a map.
The light combo finisher is kind of the same.
You smelled him, but it seems to lead to a mine beyond that mountain.
Ah,
Tyr! Durlin helped us anyway.
not everyone uses axes and arrows to fight.
Nice. We've also got the other mines as well that Mimir was talking about to shut down, and we'll probably do that as well. Let's take a look at that codex entry for Durlin. I guess that would be in Friends for now, wouldn't it? Yes. A minor official of the dwarven city Nidavellir. At one time, an ally of Faye's in an effort to resist Odin. Now he numbs his failures in drink. Yet it appears he has aided us with a map to Tyr's location. Also, his sea creature, Dinner, gave Atreus an unusual stone. I didn't even notice that, actually. There you go. But yeah, I think you guys who have played the 2018 game know what I'm talking about with like the combos. This one is relatively similar, except there's like a final slash at the end, and then the heavy combo that we used to have, like he'd kind of spin in the air and it would be like this slow-mo slam that was like super satisfying. Now it's kind of got less flair, I guess. Like it's still kind of the same attack, but it's just got a little less oomph, you know? And I'm not sure if it was in the game from the beginning or whether it was one of the combat moves that we had to unlock. But, you know, when you could hold down the right trigger with the axe and you'd, like, fucking charge it up and then just slam it down. And it was so satisfying to, like, cleave an enemy in the neck. You don't have that anymore, at least from the get-go. I'm trying to see if that's, like, in the skills. That's performing a melee attack in quick succession. Press R2 with a chilling wave to launch enemies upwards. That's aiming and pressing R2. L1 and triangle. Calling the axe. Triangle, triangle. Yeah, it's different. So they don't have it in the game anymore, which is bizarre. Because that was one of my like favorite moves to do to like lower health enemies, because it was a good way to just get like a cool execution. You'd like cleave into their neck and cut their head off. But holding down the right trigger only does like the upward slash. So combat's changed in this one, and some of it is for the better. Some of it feels like it's kind of taken away instead of building onto what was already previously established. Like it kind of feels weird that there'd be certain moves that are no longer available. I don't really know why on the choices for that. But we have pointed out and noticed a couple of things so far that are not in the game that were in the first one. So it's just an interesting observation. But there's obviously stuff in this game that I really do like as well. Like the death from above stuff is great. Being able to run in and like having attacks like that. That's an awesome welcome addition. Increased traversal with like this, doing this stuff. Awesome. So good. Yeah, it kind of feels bizarre to me that they wouldn't sort of, I guess, keep the same sort of combat arrangement from the first game and then build on it. But it seems that we've got some of those moves and then it's just gotten rid of others that I guess Kratos doesn't use them anymore. You know? But we'll see what happens as we move on. We'll call them out. We'll call them out as it comes to us, you know. Now, in terms of locations, part of me is tempted to head back through Durlam's door and go check out these side quests first. But it looks like if we go to this boat dock over here, we might be able to just float on out there and check it out. So let's go over here. Open this gate, I suppose. Yeah, it should be around here.
This thing looks like it can take us up the mountain. Maybe we'll be able to see a mine up there.
Ah, nothing quite like a dwarven train ride.
So you can only freeze some of the geysers. Couldn't freeze that one.
We can take that train up the mountain when you're ready, brother.
I wonder if this is for anything in particular, whether it's just a headstone. Oh, so to get over here, how do we get down to that beach? We still need to figure out how to do that soon.
Equipment to use this.
Yep, that's right. Alright. Maybe we'll have to... We're pushing on with the main objective because we can't actually go down there like I thought we could. Never mind. Get in, boy. Can you open up that window, laddie? So I can see. Open it up. Never mind then.
Heimdall. There's a name I don't miss hearing.
No one said it until you did, just now.
Durlan. He didn't need to say it, brother. It was written all over his face. Well, burned, I should say. Into his head.
He burned that into Derlin's head?
Failed rebellions tend to warrant swift and enduring retribution.
He is a captain of Odin.
Aye, and the bearer of Gjallarhorn. A true believer, that one. Nothing so dangerous in a man as lack of doubt.
Heimdall. Cool.
Seems like we're here. Come on. This way. I can see another train. Let's look for a way to get over there.
Heimdall being a captain of Odin is going to be interesting. Going to have a potential bit of confrontation there. Look at that. It's beautiful. We got up here really quickly, actually. It feels like that thing moved faster than it felt like it was. I thought it was moving pretty slowly.
Maybe finding Tyr is our best protection. Seemed like Odin really didn't want us to find it. Once Tyr's free and can be god of war again, Odin won't have time to worry about us.
If that is his war to fight, he may have it.
Yeah, but we don't know how that's going to go, do we? What is this? Someone and someone forever type deal? I can hear one of Odin's ravens. I think it's in flight. Yes, it is. Get your butt over here. Okay. We got some rune babies. Let's take a look. One.
We may need some special equipment to use this.
Oh, what? Oh. Interesting. We need something different to... Okay, we have to come back here later. That's interesting. So there are going to be like rune things that we can't interact with yet. Oh. I didn't think it would actually work. Oh god. I feel bad. You can actually kill the butterflies. No. Alright. Another thing to come back for later. Coming up against a few of those.
I think I see something.
A bomb.
Deactivated, but yes. Likely one belonging to Barry, the dwarf, builder of the Great Hall, Lure.
Oh. Nice. Barry's grenade. Barry the dwarf spent his entire life building the great mead hall known as Lear. Brick by brick, stone by stone, he built it as wide and as tall as he could, so that songs of merriment of the dwarves could echo within its walls until the end of time. He was only a few days' work from completing it when Iharjar arrived. They demanded Lear's use as a temporary barracks. That same night, Barry the dwarf hurled stone grenades at the cornerstones of his life's work, collapsed the entire bloody thing on top of himself in a matter of hours. This butterfly can live. Only kill the other bugs. Oh god, new enemy type. Look at this. Fucking crocodile ass looking thing.
Whoa, is that a Trekkie? What happened here?
Use caution.
I think it's just
dead.
sleeping.
Yep, definitely dead.
You sure?
Hey, I wonder if...
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Drekkie. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, nice. Oh, the guard break though. Fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome. Damn it. New enemy, gotta learn the fucking block timings. Whoa, okay. Oh, fucking thunder spit. Oh. Okay, and it's also got fucking range on it too. Jesus. Oh my god, okay. Oh, and it stuns you too. Holy fuck. Oh, I pressed my block button just too late. Oh, I resurrect myself now. Okay. Interesting. Atreus doesn't need to... That's weird. There was like this weird delay where I just assumed that Atreus was like running towards me or something, but he never came. That's funny. Oh, we both jumped towards each other at the same time. I just want to get a very specific move in there, god damn it.
Ready!
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Character development.
Together!
Oh, dude, the tag team kill.
That one was tough.
Stay on your guard. There could be others around.
Dude, that character development for Atreus is so good.
Think that Dreki is what killed the first one we found?
If so, it was their aggression that got them both killed.
That's fucking amazing. Alright, we got a runic attack for the blades. A quick uppercut that creates a fiery geyser launching nearby enemies. Oh yeah. That was awesome, because obviously we've had like that thing where he's like holding the troll is like, shoot boy, and when he shoots him in the fucking chest, and like you feel that, it's like such a surprise. And having him do that exact same thing and Atreus with like full confidence, like shooting a couple of arrows in there, is so satisfying. And then the knife slicing the neck, and then the double knife kill in the head. That's fucking amazing. Very happy to see that. That's awesome. Alright, let's check our skills tab. So we've got a little bit of XP. Perform melee attacks in quick succession, power up the axe, so we'll do that. The blades. These are the evades, this is the sprinting. Hold R1, high damage flurry of attacks on a single enemy. Nice, so that's kind of like the, that used to be the changing the stance attack. Oh, hang on. Is this the attack? Oh, they've changed it. Okay, there you go. So it's now an actual melee ability. That's the exact move that I was talking about. So it's now a heavy attack finisher. Okay. So you got to work to get that one. Lame. All right. Does it have any? Does it have the heavy attack finisher here? No, this is like a heavy attack finisher. Similar, but it's not the same. Oh, hang on. Oh, there you go. Serpent Snare. So they've added a different version of it. So it's holding R2 for a brutal axe attack, and it goes into their side, and then it throws the enemy. That's cool. All right. So attacks that were just there from the beginning and that were just normal combo finishes have been changed into a melee ability. The reason why I didn't check melee is because I just assumed that it was either like a technique-based thing. But there you go. I'll grab that one then, because I like that one. So throws the enemy to apply massive damage. Weaker foes are thrown to create an explosion of frost on impact. Nice. Well, there you go. I can now eat my words about what I said before. Atreus, what have you got? Grabs enemies for longer, draws enemy aggression. We'll do that one. And then I will get... I don't know which one of these I really like. Press R2 during Frost Awaken. What's Frost Awaken? It's holding triangle. So holding triangle to power up the axe, and then press R2 during Frost Awaken to slash upwards with a chilling wave. Yeah, cool. Okay. Alright. Cool. Okay. And you don't... it's actually faster than it was in the original game. And there's our Chaos Flame. Yeah, so it used to be a longer build-up because there was like this whole moment. It was awesome. It felt so good because it was like you're just charging up this fucking brutal swing. And it's cool that it does it with the axe now as well. The axe gets like a frozen power-up. Okay. Cool new enemy type as well. That was an interesting fight. Obviously sucked at timing any parries and dodges because I had not gone up against it before. But not bad. Not fucking bad. There's definitely a lot of new enemies to go up against in this game. And that is a good positive change.
See a mine. That has to be what Derlin was talking about.
Tracks up on the left there. Might be another train we can take.
Father, what if a war with Odin isn't just Tyr's to fight? What if it's ours too?
War is not the only way.
We're gods. Better gods. We're trying to stop Ragnarok. To help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
Atreus.
He really doesn't want to do war. He's like, which is really interesting because it's like, it's a real switch up that like, we do, you know, the original God of War stories and everything like that. And then we have Kratos being very different now and not wanting to incite, you know, war. He wants to live in peace almost. And that's kind of what Tyr was all about as well, being a god of war, but for a different reason. And it's like Kratos is very much in that role kind of at the moment. So I feel like they would, Tyr and Kratos will see relatively eye to eye, height notwithstanding, about, you know, their goals with war. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Dear Overseer, it is with shame and sadness that I must report I will be unable to meet your requested quota for this season. I am simply unable to forge armor of the quality and quantity you have requested. The fault for this, of course, is mine alone. I very much hope that my awareness of this fact might incline you to show some degree of leniency. As it stands, my output has measurably reduced since the injuries I sustained after previously failing to meet your quota, and I would argue respectfully, as always, that further physical punishment would only further harm my productivity. I eagerly await your response. I love that it's literally like, hey, you fucked me up last time, and now I can't do work. Please don't do it again, otherwise I will continue to not be able to do work. Thank you very much for your time. Makes sense.
Forge ahead. Unintended, I imagine.
Could be a light-hearted jape or another expression of the dwarves' resentment of Odin's grip on Svartalfheim. Is progress truly progress if made under an oppressor? Can't go there yet. It's really funny when you see like real chests, you're like, you never open them. Just destroy them or you punch these ones. I have to make descending cliffs just so much more energetic. Jesus, okay, bit of a jump. Can't do it. Ooh, I see. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Oh, that's great. Love that. Yeah, I'm like slightly conflicted at the moment because like the changes feel like slightly weird, or like things that aren't in the game that were in the previous one, or how they've been changed. But then like the additions are like undisputable, good changes, you know, and good additions. Ooh. We need to have the ability to need to unlock the one about targeting multiple enemies with the axe swings.
Coming from that pillar. Looks like a nest.
Oh. Monster nest. Nice. Oh, cool. So we got the ogres still. The dead one. Still an ogre. That's another thing that I'm still wanting confirmation on is are we still gonna have a bunch of returning enemies like Draugr and Tatzel worms and stuff from the previous game at some point? You'd assume so for the realms that we'd be revisiting.
Wow, this thing is small. Okay, we need to go left. Wait, I meant my left.
Atreus.
Keep going. We're so close. Just a little to the left. Yeah, that's it. Round 2. Here we go.
That was so dumb. Boy, give me directions, please.
The Kraken hatchling gave you a stone.
Kraken. Oh, Diener. Yeah, it's covered in algae. I was thinking we could show it to Brock and Sindri when we got back. Here. Okay, so, we came here looking for Tyr because we don't trust Odin, right? If you think about it, war could... Uh-oh.
Okay.
On your left!
Whoa! We sped up all of a sudden?
Right!
I mean, you could take one window if you wanted, Atreus. You're pretty capable.
Tell me when!
Atreus, look for a brake to stop the train. Should be a lever of some sort.
Found it! The brake's stuck!
Keep trying, little brother.
I'm gonna have to put my fucking axe or blades in the brake to stop it.
Stop this train!
There ain't no stopping this train that we on.
I think
Oh,
it's about to...
oh shit. Okay.
Okay!
Whoa!
Shit!
Oof!
Get up!
Oh! Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Nice. They're like, no troll boss battle needed, dude. Oh, that's great. They're like, oh shit, not another troll boss battle. We had enough of the... That's totally... I feel like this game makes a lot of meta commentary on itself. Like, previously we've had this stuff where it's like, oh, what did you do with your old armor? I used it all. When you pull the water wheel down, it's like, great job getting that to stop exactly where we needed it. Like, there's like this weird level of meta self-aware commentary that doesn't get too much in the way. Like, it's fine. And then like this just feels like it's totally one of those things where it's like, okay, guys, we know that we had a lot of troll boss fights in the first game. So you're not even going to have one in this one. You're just going to instantly just decapitate it. That was very satisfying to have Kratos not have to like go into a fight with one. He's just like, fuck off. You ruined my tram ride. Pay the troll toll, just fucking decapitate it. Very satisfying decapitation at that. The sweet scent of a troll, mead and an elk carcass fermenting in the same barrel in the steamiest of Svartalfheim swamps. At the very least, they're easy to avoid given their spore and disregard for the art of stealth. Now, there was another entry that was the actual name of... Yeah, there we go. Death something. I know that Daudi translates to death, but I don't know what Vordir is. We encountered this troll in Svartalfheim on our mission to find Tyr. Atreus and I were fortunate that this creature had positioned itself perfectly to break our fall. In gratitude, I put it out of its misery. Death something. Alright.
I can't believe we... Are you serious?
Also, another thing that kind of, this is feedback or like, almost like some criticism that I carry from the first game as well, from the 2018 one, is, they only ever bothered to really translate, the name meaning of, like, one of the trolls. They're like, oh, this guy's name translates to Death Merchant.
All of it.
You said it, little brother.
They're like, this one translates to Death Merchant, and then they never bothered to ever put any more translations in the codex after that, which I found kind of interesting. Floating hammers. That was interesting. The magic of Svartalfheim. Magic floating hammers. These little guys, their face is very interesting because they look like mini world serpents. See ya. Like their faces look like a smaller version of Jormungandr's, which is quite interesting. I don't think it would probably look the same in the actual bestiary. It looks way different in the bestiary, but like they have like a similar face shape with the eye positioning. So what was it that interrupted our trip there? Just the Grims? God. Let me get a bit closer to it.
Behind you! Incoming!
There we go. Oh, nice. I actually got him. You wake up. This enemy's gonna take forever to stand up. There we go. Okay, we've got just a series of floating hammers, and when you touch them, they fall down. So many hammers.
This place is incredible.
Interesting. I wonder what the deal is with that one. So they're changing all the runic chests to be like a varying degree of environmental puzzles, I guess. I'm down for that. This area is fucking huge, though. The reverberations of the chest punch destroying the skull.
Whetstone of the Night Ripper. When resisting an
Ripper.
occupation, sometimes the most obvious methods are the best.
Loffenheid's whetstone. There's something to be said for creeping around at night, slitting the throats of your enemies. It's quiet, it's effective, and it's fear-inducing. There are many ways to rebel, but that was the method Loffenheid chose. It worked for quite a while, too. The Einherjar never believed the adorable tavern waitress who served them with a twinkle in her eye and a smile on her lips could also be the one butchering them come nightfall. But butcher them she did. Got 11 of them before she was finally caught. And even when they executed her, they said she had that same twinkle in her eye, that same smile on her lips.
It is old. No longer of use.
But enough about you. I'm talking about the whetstone.
Mimir got jokes. Alright, what are we doing here? There's no reason to come down here? Can I... How do we get over the other side then? What are we doing here, brother? The chain climb ups always feel so fucking humiliating. I always hate it. Because it's like, you have the ability to do this now, so it's like, god damn it. God, it's so good. Oh, he can do it too, and I can do an attack after it as well. Oh, that's fucking amazing. Oh, yes, dude. So good.
Look out! Look out!
How many times do you want to tell me to look out, boy? Oh! You can pull him to you with the blades and just squish him. Oh, fucking come here. Come here, you. Oh, that's exceptional. That is good. That is good shit right there. Love it.
I think I see a passage. If we can get through this ore.
We already destroyed it, boy. You're good.
So, quite the mouth you had on the train, lad.
It's just a word. I feel way worse from
The word does not matter. You lost control.
We were falling through the air. I thought we were gonna die.
Is that what you truly wish your last word to be?
Shit.
Panic does nothing. Harness it. Let it serve you.
Atreus' final words. Shit. Wonder what Kratos' final words will be. Jansmida pit mines. Nice. Such an impressive level of detail.
Look on the ground. Tracks. These must lead into the mine. We'll need to get past this cargo.
Okay. So there's two grappling things, but I can't interact with them yet. So potentially, no, well, the water comes from there. We're going through. Nope, not going through there. Can't open the door. I was just like, maybe we'll have to like freeze the water to stop
the water
the water.
powers the crane that's keeping the cargo up.
That's what I was just talking about. I was like, I don't think we can freeze the water. Oh, take a look. Like, I don't think it would be this simple. Can't freeze that water flow. Atreus gives hints for the puzzles that you don't need hints for, and then he doesn't give you a hint for the ones that you don't instantly figure out, you know what I mean? Which is kind of funny. Freeze the wooden channel. Well, that's what I was... Oh, you just aim it at the thing itself?
Hey, looks like you
Oh.
stopped the water flow in that trough. That's
Huh.
it. Let's head across.
That's interesting. Okay, so... I mean, I had the right idea as I threw the axe in the channel to freeze the water. Because I thought that would work, but apparently if you just throw it at the wood, that's good enough. Okay.
Another Nornir chest.
Aye, but no seals to destroy or bells to ring.
We got fire to light.
There's a brazier to the left of the chest. Maybe you can light it?
Oh, that's cool.
Good bet there's a couple more near here. Let's find them, yeah?
Well, that's good, because that confirms that they have to be within range for you to do it. Okay. Because I know that there's one down here, because I saw it from a distance. That one. And the other one's here. Nice. I like them keeping the Narnia chests in, but adding new ways to open them.
Is cooperative in large scare quotes?
The Pit Mine. Asgard Swartleheim Mining Cooperative. I was not one to coin this particular equivocation, but one has to respect the pure, emotionless language that paints over decades of systemic slaughter and oppression. It is on the nose. It is on the nose. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, stupid. Didn't even notice. That's funny. I didn't even like look at it and think for a second. That's funny. Apple. Ah, okay. So now, initially the first one you pick up is a health increase. Same with the mead, and now it's changed to collecting 2. So I assume the next one would be 3. So instead of just collecting 3 every time like the first game, it just gradually gets more and more. And I'm fine with that. That is fine. Oh man. Big puzzle segment ahead. You can see it all. Okay.
I might be able to get up there if you help me.
Okay. Nice. So we're still boosting you up apparently. And then it looks like that'll become a grapple point. Something. Nice. I still need to boost you up,
I'll head
boy.
across for a better look.
I'm still a useful father.
Father, there's a gate up here heading towards the entrance to the mine. If you can get up here, I'll need your help lifting it.
If. Carry me, boy.
Oh, come on. You can jump that. Your knees aren't that bad.
Atreus.
Oh, the disrespect, bro. The
I hope you can make that
disrespect.
jump.
Oh, man. Come on, bruh.
It's another one of those wooden troughs. I wonder how the dwarves thought of stuff like this.
Aye. Might be the great motivator of convenience.
Nope.
Why do the
Bit of
work
a shower.
and get the wet stuff to do it for you?
Fuck me, though. Like, literally just making the fucking comments about Kratos' age. Like, he's a god. He's not doing too bad. God should get more powerful with age, you know? Time should increase their power. Like, Thor grows stronger the older he is, you know? Kratos shouldn't be, like, weak in the knees.
We seek information,
I know. Stop acting like I'm trying to start a war.
yet you do not say otherwise.
Brothers, maybe we can lay this to rest a bit, eh?
Tension between father and son. But yeah, I need to stop making old man Kratos jokes. His prime is forever. God damn it. Alright, I can freeze this thing. Bring that down. Especially with how much he does and can move, which is really interesting, especially in combat. And when he taps into that Spartan
You
rage.
lift on your side. I will lift on mine.
Heavier than I thought. Thanks. keep moving.
That's Kratos holding himself back from like making a snide comment about how he's still stronger. Fuck it out. See the flaming pot on the other side.
Ah, maybe you can hit it from a different angle.
Okay, that lowers that.
Looks like we found Durlin's mine entrance.
Hit it from over that side, I think. Interesting. This is gonna be a cutscene. This is a fight arena. No, it's just Sindri. It's an event arena.
Sindri!
What is it?
Since you're currently lacking a light source, sorry, and have no way of seeing exactly what untold horrors lurk in the dark, these will help. Okay, back to your exploring now. Off with you.
Thanks, Sindri. Hey, wait, what do you mean by untold horrors?
And he's gone. Here are night vision goggles. Aha! I know what I'm talking about. See ya. Oh my god, that is actually much more satisfying. Draugr. No? Yes? Yes. Dude, look at the Draugur's Draugur's got a fucking update. Look at that. That looks cool. They look fucking sick. Wow. I can actually like see more of like their face, you know? They have more of like an actual design to them. Nice. So same execution move for the Draugr from the first game. The old cleave. Oh, hang on. I want to see if we've got an unarmed finisher for them like we did in the first game. No! Okay. Oh, but we do chop their arms off. No more ripping them apart. Damn.
Jumper!
I wonder what the choice or the reason was for getting rid of the unarmed executions. Because that's what I said we would test if Draugr showed up in the game. We would have a look and see if they would still have the unarmed execution, but nah, still defaults to the
That was close.
still defaults to the axe. Oh well. Oh. Okay, shortcut activated. Yeet this over here. What are we powering up?
You seeing this?
Ah.
That huge crane's moving this way.
Nice. I do be seeing it. Nice. Okay. And then I can get on it. And go for a fucking ride.
Yes, sir.
Oh, if I do that, then it will take us. Oh, is this where we're supposed to go? Hang on, shit. This might be where I'm supposed to go. Hang on, send me back. Send me back real quick. I thought that this would be... Where's this gonna go? So I thought this was just gonna be a optional thing, because I saw a chest up here. This guy. Yeah. I feel like it's gonna take us over to the chest and then we grapple down and then we're supposed to be going that way. Yeah, cool. Right. Just when I don't accidentally end up going the right way. Ooh. We can all agree that Kratos is, you know, he's a little bit rusty than he was in his golden golden years of being, you know, the ghost of Sparta, but, you know,
What is the likelihood Tyr is imprisoned in this
he's
mine?
still strong.
Dylan might have been as well oiled as this crane, but I don't believe he'd lead us astray. You think the lad's too trusting?
He is eager to prove himself. It clouds his judgment.
Oh, I know you have more faith in him than that, brother.
You know, one of my favorite things about Mimir's role in this game as well is that we can see that the development is that he's essentially become like the family counselor, and I just find that hilarious. Like, he gives Atreus good advice on, like, for Kratos, and then he gives Kratos good advice for Atreus, and I just find that hilarious that he's just like a mediator between the two of them. And I think what's really nice as well is because Mimir is quite attached at the hip, literally and figuratively, for Kratos, that he has become his like little therapy head that he talks about his problems to, and Kratos doesn't have to just sit and be brooding. He's actually voicing these things, you know, about Atreus and about his concerns, and Mimir is hearing him out and giving him some solid advice, which is really cool. And being able to see that brief moment with Faye as well in the dream was really, really nice to see just how alike she is with Atreus as well. By the way, Deborah Ann, who's in Daredevil, it plays Faye, instantly recognizable, and I forgot to mention it when I saw that, and I think that's so cool. But yeah, just like seeing Faye, seeing Atreus, seeing all these changes to Kratos on a spiritual and a soul level has been just so weird, but in a good way, because especially like when you've played the classic series and you know how fucking angry this man is. You know, this man has, like he said, he's killed many who are deserving and many who are not. Like, there are parts of the original games you're just running around killing civilians just because they're in the way, you know what I mean? And now it's just like such a stark change. But I really love it, because I think taking a character that's so steeped in blood, and having him grow, having him be a father, and this is stemming from the original 2018 game, is a fucking difficult thing to do in the eyes of, you know, the players and in universe as well. Like, there have been no shortage of people that hate the direction of the reboot because they want Kratos to always be how Kratos was, and for him to not grow and change as a character, that he's, you know, been obviously softened, or he's been nerfed and he's not as powerful as he used to be. And I just think it makes for a so much more of a compelling story to have this growth and change happen to him. And I do think that there is a decent balance struck between him being like, you know, a father,
inspiring lyricism from the mind of Kvasir.
and being a family man, and obviously not being like the massive revenge-fueled god of war that he used to be, but it does give those very satisfying moments of Spartan rage and him showing that like power. So there is a balancing act to do there. Personally, obviously, because God of War 2018 is one of my favorite games of all time and was my game of the year for that year. Obviously, I love it. And I think that they've been able to make the combat really, really satisfying without it being like the panned back camera view, sort of like hack and slash that the original was. But, you know, different strokes for different folks. A lot of people want just more of the original, but I feel like the series either had to change or die. You know what I mean? Because it was starting to get stale. People were like, Ascension was bad, you know, like when they went and did like the prequel, because you write yourself into a corner. It's like, well, what else can we do? You know what I mean? And it starts just feeling stale. So I like that they changed it up in a pretty significant way, because it's obviously there are people who haven't even played the originals, and people who have only played the reboot, and then they can go back and see like the origins, but something for everyone, I think. Tool and Bang, story of brotherhood by one Kvasir. Steel and fur, unlikely friends, united in purpose to heroic ends, thrown together by fate, ripped apart by disdain, old foes to aggravate, new allies to obtain, saving world after world with friends at their backs, two clever automatons, and the last two, Manuscript abruptly ends here. The bottom of the page singed beyond recognition. Nice. Give me my reward. Pommels of the undying spark, forged in seething flame, they continue to radiate heat, even in the frigid temperatures of Fimbulwinter. Okay. So we've got Strength 4, this is Strength 6, Runic 3, and it gives us Scorching Burn, increase the damage that the burn status inflicts on enemies. I like that it has, like you've got the stats that you can see, like perks, and then you can upgrade it to unlock a perk. I really like as well, if we go to armor, that you can see that you unlock perks this way as well, like Relentless Might and stuff like that. It's really nice. I like how it's set up. I'm curious to see how the more end game, higher tier armor is gonna look.
Anything?
We keep moving.
I think this is it. This is the mine.
What is going on here? Oh, with the chisel? Oh no.
However, we're ill-equipped to do anything with it right now.
Oh, I thought he was going to do something with the chisel. Interesting. So we've got, it's going to form like a bunch of runes or something. Like I can see it just like shaping in on the thing. We'll obviously need an item. So that hasn't changed from the 2018 version either. They're like, put a bunch of things in the game that they're like, you will come back and check this out later.
Look out!
You know? I get why they do it, but I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Entrance to the mine is blocked, but there's got to be another way.
I get it as a necessary evil of video game things, you know, when they're like, oh, you'll acquire new abilities later so you can come back and revisit areas. But then there's always part of me that's like, I just want to do it when I get through here, you know? You will encounter a magic key, and that magic key will be used to open this door, but you can't do it now
Not a dead
because you
end.
need magic
Come
key.
on, let's see where this goes. Ugh, these guys again? Target down!
Behind you! Look out!
I wanted to see if that would work. Do like the strong axe attack on him.
Where are they all coming from?
It certainly smells like we're headed into a mine.
I think I can hear the water too.
Slow down, Atreus. Take care. Be ready.
Nice. Okay, ogre.
I found where those wretches were coming from.
They will overwhelm you quickly. Stay close.
No, that's not an ogre. That's something else. Oh, this is gonna be like the final. Is this like the final form of the Grim?
Spawning our little wretches like there's no tomorrow.
Oh.
It will be so.
Oh. What the fuck?
On the left! On your left!
I wanted to throw. There we go. Oh, I can't direct the projectile back, apparently.
Behind you! Look out!
One left.
Ow. Interesting. I pulled the blades out automatically for that execution, so there wasn't an axe execution for the Bergzra. So it seems that there might be some enemies that can only be executed with a particular weapon in a certain way. Because at the moment we're trying to go through and see how many we have for each new enemy. There you go. This one is killed with the blades. It should come as no surprise that we despise wretches, but what we despise even more than the little buggers is the thing that spawns them. If wretches are born the way they smell, one can only imagine how much worse a Bergzra mother is in the olfactory sense. Worst of all, killing them has been known to set off an eruption of wretches rather than stave it off. Most unpleasant of creatures, the lot of them. But yeah, the Grim occupy the middle berth of the life cycle in the hostile gas monsters. So it goes from Wretch to Grim to Bergzra, I think. Because they definitely have like similar facial structure.
The smell these things leave behind is so gross.
But also the Bergzra,
Let's keep moving.
Bergras, fucking how the fuck do you pronounce it? The burgers. Are the female versions, I suppose, maybe? I don't know if all of the Grims are male or not. Does it say that actually? Teenagers of the species. So it mentions they're teenagers, but not like male or female.
Maybe we can ride this boat thing further into the mine. Worth a shot.
Yep. Atreus and Kratos go to Dwarf Disneyland. This is the
sorry.
water
I
world.
know you said not to, but I can't stop thinking about this. We spend all of our time fighting bad stuff. And I don't get why we can't do that alongside Tyr.
You do not know him.
We saw his shrines. He's a leader. He stood up to Odin when no one else would. If he's done it before, why wouldn't he do it again?
Images from long ago do not tell a whole story.
He knows that. Also, never meet your heroes.
There's a door. Once we get off this, let's check there for Tyr. He's gotta be close.
I wonder if we're gonna still have Atreus hearing voices and stuff moment, you know?
I can't help but feel like you're angry with me or something. Ever since we got to Svartalfheim, you've been critical of my every move. If you don't think I can lead us, just say so.
It is not your competence that is in question.
Okay? But what does that mean?
Consider your intent.
Whoa.
Apple
This
core.
place is huge. Must have taken ages to build. Another door. We'll have to check that one too.
Erlin's instructions do not say which one.
Nope, we're on our own here.
A lot of coming back later.
Your question from before, about my intent. I intend to help the god of war stop Odin. And that means freeing him from whatever prison he's in right now.
Brace yourselves, friends,
Sindri?
and be careful exiting that thing. 1 foot at a time. There are loose, rusty nails everywhere.
Have you seen any signs of Tyr?
As if I would navigate this maze of running sewage. No, I'm sure you'll manage that on your own.
I don't know. The water looks pretty clear here.
Keyword, looks. Whatever
And-
you need.
Time to upgrade my blades.
Fire's actually a disinfectant, so these are very hygienic.
Nice. Okay, we can upgrade the new pommels. which gives us more stuff. So rawhide and hack silver. Feeling like we'll probably do that. Leviathan axe. What have we got equipped? Furious Maul. High luck chance to grant gift of strength on an axe kill, or moderate luck chance for a successful precision throw to cause a bonus stun blast. We can craft that one. Let's upgrade the Furious Maul. A gift of strength on an axe kill is good. Go for that. So this can go all the way up to, Jesus, this can go all the way up to level 9. So the way that, I think they've definitely changed the gear leveling where, you know, obviously they used to have like sort of uncommon, rare, legendary, and epic loot. It seems as if everything can be upgraded to the max, which is 9. So instead of differing it by like the colored loot and then, you know, green and blue stuff gets like thrown in the trash really early because you get legendary stuff real quick, they're making everything more viable. That's a good change. I like that. Having everything sort of have its own levels, and you'll start getting great stat increases, and you'll also unlock perks, different things with everything, is a really good idea. That's definitely a good idea. Because yeah, that's the problem with like loot systems that have like uncommon and rare loot, is you get it and you have it for like no time at all. It's a waste of time and assets to even bother creating. Having everything across the board stay useful until the end game, definitely a much better way to do things. While charging Flame Whiplash, incoming projectile attacks will be deflected. That's really good, actually. That's very useful. I think we'll keep Pommels of the Undying Spark, and I'll upgrade it. Now I need Stonewood to upgrade it further. I think I can still upgrade. I might be able to upgrade the Leviathan Axe's Mole to level 3. No, I need 6 rawhide for that.
Want something in particular?
Ooh, we can craft. Well, we can't craft it yet, but Nidavalia's Finest Placard. Traditional dwarven armor built with Nidavalia ore acquired from the mining rigs. So we need to do the Mimir's side quests. Shut down those mining rigs to get some Nidavalia ore. The craftsmanship is unparalleled and increases the wearer's vitality. Stun grabbing an enemy grants a health burst. That's cool. Craftsmanship is unparalleled and increases the wearer's vitality. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so unlocking the perk, and we can actually see the perk, is it's going to be Stunning Persistence. Reduces how quickly enemy stun bars drain, and what I can see here is it looks like the arm guards and the belt icons are there. So if you have one of these on with this perk, you get a stun drain reduction of 50%, how quickly these enemy stun bars drain. But if you also put the waist armor on as well, it can go up to 100%. So that's really cool. So they actually have armor bonuses as well, like a set bonus, which I love in RPG stuff as well. So that's really cool. So it kind of encourages you to have or craft sets of armor that's the same type, and there might be enemies that you'll want to have this armor on for later on. Like this one has increases stun damage dealt to airborne enemies, while blocking take less damage from unblockable attacks and attacks from behind. So some armor pieces, like the stuff from the start, Belt of Survival, doesn't get a perk, but you can still increase it to like a really high level. Cool.
By the way, if you're headed to the mining rigs in the bay, could you bring me any slag you find? I could use the material for my crafting.
Yeah, I'd say like across the board, all around, some pretty positive changes to like the armor system.
Jaffa.
Whoever wrote this certainly had an eye for detail.
It says sweaty balls. Vault Vista. I don't know what to tell you. Not everything's got a thrilling story behind it. Sometimes people just label things exactly what they are. It is a Vista of the vault. Okay, we gotta power this water thing, so...
Look, there's a door just across this gap. Tyr could be right there.
Nice.
That
See,
worked.
some environmental puzzles are just instantly like, oh yeah, that's how that works. And then others you're like, what? How? How does work? Do not know.
Tyr?
Well, I certainly don't think
tried.
this is where Tyr currently is.
He's got to be here somewhere. This mine is huge.
Atreus,
Yeah, but he wouldn't just be walking around in a room.
tend to stop Odin from doing. You speak as if you know his plan.
I don't know his plan. That's why we're...
Ahem. Brothers, with Fimbulwinter underway and Ragnarok around the corner, Odin will be desperate. Whatever he's planning to do surely won't be to the benefit of anyone but himself.
Exactly.
Yes, and? Yes, and? I love that we just walk into a random room and Atreus is just like, Tyr? As if he's just walking around here, you know, on his day off, just chilling. He's gonna be like locked under the fucking 600 doors of stone. Of Nidavellir ore. And fucking chained up. And muzzled and everything. Especially if Odin's kept fucking keeping him somewhere. He wouldn't just be walking around. Alright. We're gonna do some more Draugr executions. Alright, we've done the same execution on a Draugr 3 times in a row now. Blades? Okay, so there is a blade execution, which is pretty average. I've done the same axe execution on the Draugr every time, so that's 3 for 3, but we'll see if it changes, because it might just be it should just be RNG, I think. I think there was a couple of executions in the last game. So I guess we'll see.
Anything illuminating?
Cooperation. We built this realm with our dwarven hands, reinforced it with dwarven muscle, innovated with our dwarven minds, but we no longer have to do it alone. Our strength and ingenuity has finally found an equal in the Aesir of Asgard. Now, dwarven smiths will work hand in hand with Aesir soldiers and engineers. Now, Aesir backs will share the burden with their dwarven brethren, lightening the load for us all. It was dwarves who made Svartalfheim what it is, but together with the Aesir we can make it into something even better. Yes, I'm sure. God, it's just really not even worth trashing crates sometimes too, because it's like, have your 3 hack silver. It's just like, so disheartening. It's like, I'm rich. Atreus must be very happy that he's no longer the readed boy kid, you know? He's like, fuck, I'm so glad that I taught Kratos how to fucking read.
Not to be discouraging, but it is a mine after all.
Namir, that is discouraging.
He's just telling it like it is, brother.
Did you see that over there? There's a broken door up to the left behind this crane. Maybe Tyr tried to escape. We should look.
Outstanding. That overflowing water is powering the crane. Clever.
Mm-hmm. But before we go over that way, we can do this. Oh, hang on.
Nice. There we go.
All right.
I think that should keep the lift fully powered up. We're almost there.
All right. Give me a second then. Yeah, it was really good because obviously in the first game, it takes a really long time for you to get the blades.
We will return.
It takes a long time for you to get the blades, so it makes sense that there's like less environmental
Beat these guys and check this.
like puzzles needing them.
Got him.
But I like that in this game because you get the blades from the beginning. They can add it in.
What's your left?
Can I go up there? I wish that you could go up to them instead of just going into the wall. Can we bring you down, or you're just gonna stay up there? Okay. Can I go? Uh-huh.
Behind you! Incoming!
Nice, yeah, and if you obviously haven't taken its health down enough, you do the execution move, but it doesn't kill it. Cursed Grim update. Striking any kind of Grim as they scramble around on all fours will leave them vulnerable for a
Behind you,
time.
brother!
Yeah, so this is a blade execution only. You like do a fucking prison shanking and then cut its throat. The act of spawning their little wretches is not easily interrupted, but a runic attack should get it done. Okay. Oh yeah, we haven't even tried the Blade's runic attack yet, actually. Test that bad boy out. That do be a runic attack. There you go.
The door now, shall we?
Beast bone.
Another dead end.
I don't think we can go this way.
That's right, we're only here for the resources, my boy. Oh yeah, nice. So this is the first entrance that we saw this ages ago.
Statue. Made for the Aesir.
Indeed. And then stolen by Ulfiof the thief.
Ulfiof. Ulfiof statue. I recall Ulfiof the thief's antics. He understood one of the most important rules of resistance. You don't always need to win major battles, you just need to inconvenience your invaders. Before Svartalfheim voluntarily bent the knee to Asgard, Odin sent a detachment of Einherjar as a gentle show of force. There wasn't a day that went by where I didn't hear about missing bags of grain or pilfered armor, or, in this case, treasured valuables stolen away before they could be returned to Asgard. Unlike most thieves I've known, he stole not for the thrill nor the payoff, but simply to irritate the Einherjar. And it worked, until they had laid a trap for him, caught him, and hanged him with a length of rope he'd been attempting to steal. And we will come back here later!
More special equipment to use this.
We will come back here later once again, once we get the magical wistful arrows of magic windening or something. And then we'll be able to fly. You must wait. Be patient, boy. Can I get you to shoot this down? Nice. Because my axe is currently doing something. Alright, this is done. Now we may return.
We'll be up there in no time.
Oh, Hang on. This lift needs to come down. Wait. Shit. Hang on a second. Oh, there we go. Yes, that's what I need to do. Something that kind of bugs me.
That's it. Come on.
It doesn't bug me in a bad way.
Here can't be far.
It's that I'm not used to it yet. Is no matter what, I think when you press triangle, you record the axe.
Let's think about how Tyr's probably feeling locked up in this mine. If I were imprisoned by Odin and finally freed, Odin would obviously be at the top of my list. But I would just want to fight something. Anything. Even if it was just to know I still could.
Tyr versus Kratos, maybe. I'm just thinking about when, because I'm used to obviously pressing triangle for the axe, but when you press triangle with the blades now, you do this, and I keep accidentally doing it. It's just, I'll just be like, spin. Very interesting. I wonder if he's trying to insinuate the fact that Tyr might just want to fight something, and we'll have a little bit of a God of War tussle. I don't feel like that would be in Tyr's nature, but you know, like Kratos said, like just because we've know about him from like reading about him, we don't actually know him personally, so we don't know how he'll actually be.
Whoa! What happened here?
He could be brutal and aggressive. No. He's like the most aggressive version. He's nothing like the stories.
Right side, brother!
I really want Atreus to learn more about Kratos' past as well. I think it'd be really cool. Like, I wonder if it'd be interesting to know, like, if Atreus would be interested to know in the fact that he had family, you know.
This dwarf didn't make it out.
Like, Atreus would be like, hey, by the way, like, you used to have you would have had a half sister. If they were still alive, you know. I think he had a daughter, he had a wife and a daughter, and their ashes are this is another fucking wild Kratos lore thing. Is like his skin's white because the ashes from his first wife and daughter that he unintentionally killed in his servitude to Ares were forever binded to his skin, earning him the title of the Ghost of Sparta, and that's why he's pale white. So it's just as a permanent reminder of what he's done, what he did. He is always carrying his first family with him. It's kind of just an interesting thought in his current time, you know, having a new wife, having another child. While having to, you know, deal with that. That whole thing.
Is that a relic? Huh.
Relic acquired. Oh, nice. So talismans. Relics provide a special ability that activates with L1 and circle. Equip the relic in the weapons screen. Nice. So we do have relics still. Talisman of Maine. Grants a bonus of to melee damage for a short duration. Jesus, 119 second cooldown. Okay. A talisman so precious to the previous owner, they held it close until their last moment. Would they have survived if they had dropped it? And then upgrading increases the effect and the cooldown, but you can't see what the cooldown will end up being. Oh, cool. So like a gift of strength.
Behind you, watch out! Aye, give him what for.
I feel a breeze. We might be able to get out of here this way.
You will see, boy. Alright, blades. Oh yes, we upgraded it, so we've unlocked a new level. Extends chaotic rampage with an additional attack. Nice. Cool. So holding R1. After impaling an enemy, we already had that. Press R2 during flame whiplash to spike the blade down and create a heavy burn explosion. If it's fully charged, trigger a hazard of smaller follow-up explosions. I don't know how much I'll get into this ability, but... So we have R1 during it to apply moderate burn. I will get that. Might get that too.
Another empty vault.
Little brother, perhaps it's time
No,
we...
don't even say it. We're gonna find him.
You just gotta
Another door on the other side of the
believe.
cavern. Let's go.
Surprised at Kratos' patience right now. Like, boy, I want to go home. I wish to have my milk, steak, and jelly beans. Sonic arrows are wild.
I do believe we're above where we got off the boat by Sindri. This mine is one enormous spiral.
Nice. I'm definitely impressed with the size of the environment. It's pretty wild. Oh, actually, hold on. Hold on,
What
mate.
happened? Why didn't that work?
The chain is blocked.
Should be clear now.
Zooming through that realization as fast as possible.
Ready when you are.
Oh, it's a point of no return, so give me a sec. Bit of a shower. Oh,
I think I can hear something in there.
I can hear one of Odin's ravens, I think.
Get off us!
A statue.
Not just any statue. That stony visage hung over the entrance to the World Mill, built by Durin the Generous.
There is a Durin in this game, but with two ends. Durin the Generous built the World Mill over the course of decades. He foresaw a future in which Svartalfheim was as lush and verdant as the most overgrown fields in Vanaheim, and the World Mill was the first step toward that future. He'd sell fertile, high-quality soil to the other dwarves and pour all the proceeds into keeping the World Mill running. When Odin heard of this miraculous machine and the independence it might one day grant Svartalfheim, he offered Durin gold beyond measure to destroy it. However, he refused. Odin wanted to bring the whole structure down, of course, but I convinced him to steady his hand. Instead, Asgard simply made their own world mill. We sold our own soil to the dwarves at prices Durin couldn't possibly match. He couldn't afford the upkeep on his miraculous machine, and so it fell into disrepair. Once Durin's world mill broke, Odin destroyed Asgard's as well. Durin took his own life shortly thereafter, and that is the story of how Svartalfheim almost gained independence. Jesus
I
Christ.
believe that's all of the rebel artifacts. We can return them to Brock whenever you're ready.
That's a fucking tragic tale.
Bloody Draugr holes. We've got to clear out.
Oh, Draugr holes? The hateful. Holy shit, what the fuck? Nice. Oh, of course it's unblockable.
Behind you! Incoming!
Oh, I was hoping to have an execution. Oh, the hateful is this one singular guy. Okay, makes sense. God, the music's so good. Okay, nice. We have another axe execution, which is chopping them in half. That's good.
It's fast!
Draugr holes. Oh, I was just pressing the block. Too late. Thank you. I know. I'm almost dead too, and I don't have. Oh fuck! I forgot to buy a resurrection stone.
Brother, get up!
Nope, I'm dead. I forgot to buy a resurrection stone from Sindri. Too focused on trying to do executions.
Bloody Draugr hole!
Optional boss is cool.
Undead bastard!
God damn, I'm being too late with these fucking with these blocks. Oh nice. So when you max out the stun bar on a boss, it does like just a fixed amount of damage to their health bar. Cool.
Behind you!
I was wondering if it was going to actually have anything useful.
Behind you, father!
You're on fire, Kratos!
I'm gonna die again, aren't I? Again, I'm trying to get an execution on that fucking guy.
Watch
That's
out!
funny.
Left side!
Okay, mate. Oh, smacked me mid fucking attack. Oh. We're struggling. We're struggling. We're dying on an optional boss. How exciting. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Alright, I'll stop trying to get fucking execution moves. There's probably a time and a place. Now is not that time. Ouch. How dare you?
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Fuck. I'm fucking it up. Alright. Finally, a worthy opponent.
Bloody Draugr holes! We've got to clear out all these undead bastards!
Draugr on the left!
Gee, he's fucking relentless. God damn. Oh, of course, whenever I want to block, it's an unblockable attack. Almost blocked that one again. That's a decent gift of strength too, like when you use that that relic. That was decent damage increase. Ah, holy shit, dude. Yeah, holy fuck. That attack is rough. Oosh. The hateful. I've never encountered a Draugr like this one before. It fights as if fueled by an infinite hate. It emerged from a scar on the earth that closed once we defeated the monster. If we encounter more of these holes, we must close them and put down any creatures that emerge. Wild. Alright, we also have Draugr Scout. These Draugr do their damage by hurling fireballs at a distance, a terrible nuisance in groups. However, they are not the hardiest sort of undead and can be cleared out first with little effort. I kept falling, oh, Jesus Christ. I kept falling victim to that certain move. You need to dodge out of the way and not just, like,
That's not what I was ready for.
take the damage head on.
Another dead end?
I wasn't ready for that either, you're right.
Atreus, this mine is largely abandoned. It is unlikely.
Here,
Fortified Frost Knob. Holding triangle to frost awaken the axe increases defense and stagger resistance. Nice. So it gives us a bonus of cooldown as well. Not bad, but I'll keep the Furious Maul on for now. Low luck chance on any blades hit to grants an increase of strength and runic. Stacks up to 3 times. Handles once belonging to an empress who sought to challenge the gods. Forged in fires of vengeance, they continue to seek death in the hands of their new owner. Fuck yeah, that's cool. I love the lore on each of these things as well. Some of them are much cooler than others. This one is just like literally, it's cold. This knob be cold.
I know it. Derlin's direction stopped at the entrance to the mine. We just have to keep searching until we find him. You said you'd follow my lead, and I say we keep looking. So knock it off.
Watch yourself.
Jesus.
I will follow, but I state what I see. You do not agree with me, but you will not speak to me this way. Are we clear?
Sir.
I will throw the axe and cut your legs off, boy. He's like, do not disrespect me. He's like, so knock it off, Dad.
One more door. That one has to be it.
Okay.
We will see.
Seems like we'll have to get to it first.
Okay, so there's gonna be... It looks like there's a whole journey that needs to happen here. Hold on. You're gonna go up here, apparently.
Climb across. Look for another way.
Go do that. Have your time out.
I think I see a crank over
And
here.
I'll go this way.
Atreus, another mental exercise. Would one who spends their life fighting, such as Tyr, have any desire to prove themselves? The proof leaves a wake of destruction.
But if the wake of destruction is a bunch of bad guys, why does that matter? You're strong, and you did the right thing.
War does not measure the strength of a man. I hope one day you understand.
Okay, it looks like this machine is dropping ore into the water trough.
Oh. Huh. Okay. Okay, hold on. So, this brings this up. I should be able to zoom across to that, but I can't. I'm gonna have you shoot this?
Yaffa.
Why are we... Okay. Interesting. Alright, wait a gosh darn minute. Alright, so if I freeze this, and then we get you to do this with the ore...
That's gotta be it.
Oh, that just made like a stronger one.
Yaffa.
Okay, so hold on. So they all merge together. Then what? Oh, it just blocks it. Nice. Okay, so it becomes a block. Cool. For some reason, I just assumed it would still float into the water, but I had to do something else. Cool. Alright, that works. And then...
Maybe there's a way to get the platform moving again. Hey, we did it! I'll meet you at the door.
Ha. Odin's Ravens would be watching this door then, wouldn't it? That's interesting. So again, Odin... This is how Odin knows that Atreus has been searching for Tyr, and he'll know that we've found him.
That last door, right?
He'll know that we've found him. If this is the door that he's behind. It is the last door, though. Whoa.
Oh, tell the ground to be still.
Oh, another one of those tremors. That's just Tyr farting, probably.
This looks familiar. We're back in the spiral section of the mine.
Tyr's just passing wind. And it causes the earth to rumble. Alright, you ready? Let's see.
Damn it!
Did you hear that, brothers? I don't think we're alone.
Ears open. Eyes up.
It came from over here. There's a passage leading out.
Atreus, do my words irritate you?
It's fine. I get it.
Brothers! Wait, is that light up ahead there?
Hey, this might be it.
Oh
That door's
shit.
barred. They must be trying to keep something in.
There you
You don't
go.
lock a door like that to secure the spare bedclothes.
I see what we must do.
There you go. Sealed with a magic that only the dwarves could.
Atreus, your arrows.
Ready when you are.
This is interesting. It's sealed with like the sonic stuff which Sindri, a dwarf, had the capability to open.
Careful!
Alrighty.
Was ihr gerast?
Oh, Einherjar. Holy shit. Bifrost attacks. Einherjar can inflict Bifrost on the health bar. It heals over time, but follow-up hits can detonate for extra damage. That's fucking cool. Fuck, man. I hate how much this word is coming up, because it's the one I'm struggling to pronounce the most. I was hoping it would just be relegated to some lore panels, but they're an actual enemy now. I'm going to call them Einsteins. Einsteins. Fuck. Alright, Bifrost. Bifrost attacks.
Very carefully, brother.
And then if they hit me again, it'll detonate for more damage. That's fucking cool.
On your right!
Nice, the diagonal slice. And the arms. Oh, that looks much cooler on one of those enemies than on the Draugr. That's fucking great. Alright, now I want to see... with the blades.
You've got this.
Nice, just rip him apart. Cool. So there is definitely some crossover. There's some crossover between enemy types of different executions.
Behind you! Incoming!
That's just fine. There's also that. What? Holy fuck, dude. The spin to win? I love that. Yeah. Yes, dude. That's awesome.
Clearly they don't want us in there. This has to be it.
Back to it then.
So, the first game received a fair amount of criticism for, I think, toning down sort of like the goriness of God of War that the first games had. And that I think that was mostly due to enemies being like Draugr, having like, you know, orange blood, and it wasn't like that bloody. But in the moments that it did, like beating the shit out of Boulder and the troll kills and stuff like that, like it definitely had it. So the moments where it did have it, you really felt it because you weren't desensitized to it. But this game has definitely stepped it up again, which is nice. Like there's a lot more like, I guess, human type enemies. So we're seeing a lot of decapitations and limbs coming off and kills that aren't afraid to like, you know, cut enemies in half and stuff like that. So we're seeing a lot more decapitation and gore than we were seeing before. And I think that's just partially due to the fact of appearances. You know, like we were ripping apart Draugr and cutting their heads off and tearing them to shreds, but because it's just like orange lava type shit, you know, it visually it's just very different. So it's cool to have like raiders and enemies like this that we can cut to pieces and you see it and you feel it, which is awesome. Another new enemy type, I'm assuming that would have been added to our codex actually. Aesir. Asgard's finest, the Einherjars. A warrior of Midgard wants nothing more than to fall in battle. It would ensure passage to Valhalla, a promised land where the honorable and wretched alike are sent. There, Odin selected the best and gave them another chance to die for him, thus creating the Einherjar. It's diabolically genius, if one would like to view it that way. Instill enough devotion within a bloodthirsty group of undead killers, you guarantee yourself a near endless supply of fodder for your war. Nice. Oh, Kratos pulls an aeroplane with his blades of chaos. I think the door was unlocked. We could have just opened it. That is certainly one way to make an entrance.
Tyr!
What trickery is this, Odin? What game do you play with me now?
We're not with Odin. We're the good guys.
This is the god of war.
Those blades.
Yeah, you'll recognize them, won't you? Because you've traveled.
I know you. God killer. Have you come for me now?
Only to free you.
Stay away. Brother, let me try.
Bifrost eyes to Bifrost eyes.
Look, you know me, don't you?
You killed Mimir!
No.
Yeah, we brought him right back.
You stay away from me, you monsters!
Stop! We need him!
Oh, wow.
Wait!
I did not expect this. Okay, there you go. Oh, what the fuck? Wow. Classic. I mean, that's a pretty fucking standard and predictable response, though. He's like, you killed Mimir. He's literally a fucking decapitated head. What the fuck? Like, you can't blame the guy for freaking out there. That's, yeah. Oh, the arm coming off. Nice. Pursue Tyr. Well, Atreus is in hot pursuit. Wow. Chase music intensifies. Oh, okay.
I hear them.
Atreus!
This way.
Whoa! Holy shit, look at this guy. Look at this beefy fucker. Holy crap. You want a box? Let's go. Okay.
You're covered in Bifrost.
Bifrost fucking... Bifrost gauntlets, let's go.
Behind you. Look out. Left flank.
Nice. Any Bifrost they get on you will detonate next time you're hit unless you stay undamaged until it dissipates, which would be my humble recommendation. The Brute. Hardly a more fitting title than Brute, although perhaps applicable to more than one rank of Odin soldiers. If memory serves, this title was granted if a newly incarnate Einherjar completed some feat or other. Last I heard, it was accomplished by wearing the jaws of 10 enemies that had been ripped from the owner's head with their bare hands. That's a brutish action. That's a brutish action if I've ever seen one. If I've ever read of one. The chase music, though. Ooh. Okay. It looks similar to like the chisel marks that you'd make on like the doors, but again.
Here, it's okay. It's gonna be okay.
I wonder what power that's gonna be, and if it's associated with maybe Tyr will grant us something.
We're here to help.
Just leave me alone.
Tyr, listen, I swear we're not here to hurt you. We're just trying to get
Get
you
away
out.
from me,
Take you
please.
somewhere safe,
I
away
beg
from
you.
Odin.
Show mercy.
This is my father. We help people.
I don't belong out here, please. It's worse when he's angry.
Father!
Are you not a soldier? Are you not a leader of men? Master yourself! My son brought us to this place. For you! Look at him!
You. Why? You don't know me.
I know what you stood for. You helped the giants. We're returning the favor.
We?
We are leaving. Are you coming with us?
You gonna stand up now? Hello, I'm big. I'm a big boy. Hey, he's a giant now.
Here. Your statue in the lake. You had a spear. I thought you needed a weapon.
Walking stick? No. A kind thought, but no. Thank you, no.
But... Okay.
What? I was hoping that you would have a weapon like the storybooks, sir.
I ran because I don't always know what's real.
Odin illusions?
Sometimes there's
There's no shame in that, brother. We live in strange times.
Like I'm a head on a belt.
everyone hears him talk.
We must return home.
Oh, that's wild. So he thought he was like fucking hallucinating at that first with the head, which is a fair enough reaction. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, the dead is speaking to me.
Rolling from over here. Maybe there's an exit nearby.
Are there names by which I should call you?
I'm Atreus. You already know Mimir. And that's my father, Kratos.
How does the son of a Spartan come to speak for the Jotnar?
My mother was the last giant in Midgard. Laufey?
Laufey. I remember that name.
She tried to help people too. She's in the light of Alpha now.
You have my sympathies.
Cool. Okay, that is definitely not how I expected the interaction to go, but very, very cool nonetheless. Now that we have met Tyr, freed him, and had a little brief chase sequence with him, we will be bringing this episode of God of War Ragnarok to a close. Thank you so much for joining me. I wanted to push forward until we found him because it felt like we would find him in this location, and we did. Very, very cool. And a reunion with Mimir. Two guys with Bifrost eyes. But I quite like his reaction and response to things, but I feel like we're probably going to touch base on him being like sometimes he sees things, which is cool. I love his recognition of Kratos because he's traveled the realms before. Very, very cool. And I can't wait to see how this relationship between two gods of war is going to develop. Thank you so much for watching this episode of God of War Ragnarok, and I'll see you next time.